Hey, what is up guys, BloodZelos. Welcome to a little bit of a vloggity vlog kind of video. I've wanted to get back into gaming on this channel in some way or another lately, and I thought, why not tell my story? That'd be a good way to get back into it. I'll tell my story, how I first discovered video games, up until how I created a YouTube channel and somehow managed to get a couple people to watch my videos. The other day, I found this website. It's called Gamurs. And what they do is they're like a social network for gamers. You can go over there, make an account, add friends, post stories, all this great kind of stuff. So what I'm going to do in this video here is I'm going to tell my story, all right, up until the point that I started my YouTube channel. Then there's a link in the description. You can go ahead and you can read. I wrote out like an article about my YouTube story. So from the day I made my channel up until now, a little bit of a story on all of that. So if you ever wanted to know that, you can follow the link in the description to go and read that story. As well, there's a link in the description to the Gamurs website on their own if you just want to go check it out, make an account, make some new friends, find people to play games with, and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's get into my gaming story. When I was in probably 4th grade, I had a birthday, happens once a year, and my parents got me a GameCube. GameCubes are the coolest thing in the world, and they got me Animal Crossing, Pokemon XD, Legend of Zelda, Wind Waker, Super Monkey Ball 2. Literally the only and Super Smash Bros. Melee. That's 5 games. Literally the only 5 games you could ever possibly need for a GameCube. And I played those a lot, man. I can remember summer days just playing through Pokemon for hours on hours. I can remember being stuck on the first dungeon in Zelda Wind Waker for at least 3 months. And over that course of time, my friend beat the entire game, so that was embarrassing, but I can remember that. And so now we know that I've sucked at video games for as long as I've lived, not just now. I can remember playing Super Monkey Ball 2 with my dad. We used to play that all the time together. I can remember my dad being really good at Animal Crossing. He was good. He was the guy who went around and picked every single weed in the entire town and made me look stupid. Anyways, moving on from there, in 5th grade, I had a birthday party, and I got a Game Boy Advance, and one of my friends got me Leaf Green, because I'd always wanted a handheld Pokemon game. And I played that a lot. I played that a lot. I've played through that game like 5 or 6 times now. I love Leaf Green. It is an amazing game. All the Pokemon games are great. And I occasionally had Emerald or Ruby or something that I would trade with a friend. I never actually owned it, but I had it, so I played a lot of that too. Eventually, I won a bet with a friend and I ended up with their DS before breaking it and having to buy a new one myself. But I got a DS and I had a lot of new Super Mario Bros. Playtime. Man, that was a good game as well. That was probably my first experience playing some sort of a platform game, and this was throughout junior high. And I also, now that I had this DS, was able to buy the new Pokemon games, so I think I owned one of every generation of the DS Pokemon games up until Black and White. So I had Diamond, which my sister buried somewhere in a park in Long. I think I had Heart Gold at one point too, actually, but I had Soul Silver, and I had Black, probably, or White, I don't know. It was one of those. So I played through all of those Pokemon games, and I loved Pokemon. That was pretty much my life. I would stay up super late, pretending like I was not staying up super late, and I'd play these Pokemon games. That was just great. And then I had other various DS games, but the Pokemon ones and Super Mario Bros. Are the ones that kind of stick in my head as the big ones. Here in about 7th grade, I discovered computers, and then realized that there were games on computers, and I got addicted to this MMORPG. I don't know what it was called. It was similar to like RuneScape or World of Warcraft, something like that. And I got so into that game to the point where like my parents were worried that I might actually be addicted to something. My parents were like, "You okay, Alex?" So eventually I got over that game. It wasn't a big deal, but for a while I was really into that, and that opened up the entire world of computers and everything to me. How did I first find Minecraft? Well, I was at a friend's house, and we were doing a French project, but obviously we weren't really doing a French project, and he just kind of opened up Minecraft and started playing it, and I was like, wow, this is super cool. Like, this world, you just can explore this entire world on your own with no limitations. Like, that's pretty cool. So I went home and I started playing it. I think that was my first experience. I may have watched videos in the past. I watched like a lot of Toby Games. He was pretty funny. I may have watched Minecraft videos before that, but that was the first time I'd ever seen someone play it in person. That was my first experience with it. So when I got home, I downloaded it, like I said, and I enjoyed it. I started playing it, and that was that. And I had some past YouTube experience from little shenanigans my friends and I had. You combine this newfound love of Minecraft with these past YouTube experiences and me wanting to expand what I could do on YouTube, and that's where we are today. So, like I said, if you want to read the article that will continue from where I just left off into my YouTube channel, click the link in the description. There's also a reference link down there. You can go check out the website and create a profile. Add me as a friend. I'll put a link to my profile. Add me as a friend. I have no friends on there. It's embarrassing. Kind of like my life, actually. But no, seriously, add me as a friend. I would love to be a friend. I'll chat with people. That'd be great. Sign up for the website. Tell your story. Share it with me. I'll read it. Talk to you about it. That'd be super cool. Also, if you didn't know, if you like looking at my face for some reason or another, I have a vlogging channel, which I started a little bit ago, and I'm actually going to post my VidCon vlog pretty soon. So you should go and check out that vlogging channel. There's a link in the description. Subscribe. That would actually be super cool. So thank you. With that said, I hope to get back into uploading gaming videos here. After I get back from vacation, I'm going next week to some places, but when I get back. Anyways, I'll see you in the next video, which will hopefully not be too long. And thanks for watching. Go read my story.